So the two product research softwares that I'm going to be talking about in today's video is Terapeak and Zeke Analytics. So if you're new to my channel or you're just new to eBay in general, I'm going to give you a quick background on these two different softwares and how they've changed over the years and how I've used them with my own business. So let's focus on Terapeak first. So Terapeak is a software that eBay provides to their sellers for free. So you're able to access Terapeak if you log into your eBay account. Alright, so I've just jumped onto Terapeak, and if you want to find it yourself, you just go to research at the top right there and you're going to see Terapeak product research, and then from here you're going to be able to do whatever research that you want to do. But let me show you how I use it. So what you need to do is type in a keyword for a product that you're looking to sell. You can't type in the whole title, you need to type in a specific keyword, and then from here you can change the date range. You can change it to the last 7 days, 30 days, 90 days, or the last year. So I'm going to leave it to the last year for now. And the main filters that eBay or Terapeak allows you to select is the condition. So you can either select new, brand new, etc., or the format filter, whether it's auction, best offer accepted, fixed price, price filter, which seller is selling it, whether they're a top rated seller or above standard, etc. And they've got a few more filters over here that you can select, like the buyer location and the seller location. So those are the main filters that you can choose from when researching a particular product. Now scrolling down to this section here, these are the main data points that Terapeak actually shows you, but the main ones that I look at is the sell-through rate. It also shows the total amount of sellers within that time frame as well, and the total amount of sales that was generated from that product in that particular time. So those are the main data points I like to look out for: the sell-through rate, the total amount of sellers, and the total sales that were generated within that period of time. Now scrolling down over here, the next useful thing about Terapeak is that it shows you the average sold price on each and every day. Now the reason why this information is useful is because you're going to be able to see whether or not the price of the product that you're selling is going down in terms of the average price, because if you're able to see that data, you're going to be able to know whether or not you need to either increase your price or decrease your price depending on the average sold price. Now another way that you can use Terapeak is if you click on this option right here. Now this is a very useful graph, and it's something that Terapeak has recently included, and the way that this works is that it shows you the total amount of units that were sold on each day. So as we can see for yoga mats, there's a clear downtrend that's happening where less and less yoga mats are being sold every single day on eBay. So in February 2022, around 400 to around 300 yoga mats are being bought by different customers on eBay. However, last year around the same time there was around 900 yoga mats being sold, 1,000. So the reason why this is useful, it goes without saying, is because you're going to be able to see whether or not less customers are buying the item that you're selling or more customers are buying it. So I like to use this graph when it comes to the products that I'm selling if I'm using Terapeak to do my product research. And just scrolling down a little bit more, the last thing that I'm going to show you when it comes to using Terapeak is that you're able to double check the total amount of sales generated by any particular seller, and you're also able to see which product actually generated those sales. So for example, we can see that this product was able to generate £53,000 in sales in the last 365 days, and this is useful because you're able to see exactly what product it is, and then from there you can figure out whether or not you want to sell that product, or if you don't, and you're able to go through and look at all of the other sellers and see how much money they're making from any particular product. Alright, so I've just jumped onto my Zeke Analytics dashboard, and I'm going to quickly run through the different ways that you can use them. First things first, on the left hand side over here we've got product research. Now over here you're going to be able to type in any product that you want to type in and search similar data to the one that we saw on Terapeak. So let me just quickly type in yoga mat. Alright, so as you guys can see, there's a lot of similar data to what I just showed you on Terapeak. As you can see, Zeke Analytics is showing us the sales earnings. The next useful piece of data that I like to look out for is the successful listing percentage. As we can see, yoga mat has 58%, which is really good. I like to make sure that this number is above 45%, above 50%, because that means that I've got above average chance of being able to sell whatever item I'm looking at. Now if we just scroll down here, we can see that Zeke Analytics is able to show us which eBay seller has the largest market share for yoga mats at the moment. Now this information is very useful because it allows us to know which seller is making the most money from yoga mats, because from knowing this information we're going to be able to go onto their eBay store and dig a little bit more further, see what other products they're selling, see what ways that we can copy them, because for them to have the largest market share for yoga mats on eBay UK means that they're doing something right. So this information is very useful. If we go over here, similar to Terapeak, Zeke is able to show us the daily sales that are being made for yoga mats at the moment. So we're going to be able to see whether or not there's a trend. Again, it's only showing us for the last 30 days, but it allows us to see whether or not there's a trend or whether or not sales are flat for the last 30 days. And scrolling down just a bit more, very similar to Terapeak, we're able to see which seller is selling the most. We're able to see how much they've made in terms of the total amount of units that they've sold in a particular amount of time, the price that they're selling it for, and then from here we can scroll down and see which yoga mat is performing the best, and then from there we can now source the best performing yoga mat on eBay at the moment, or whatever product that you're looking for. So everything I just showed you now on Zeke Analytics is very similar to Terapeak, but the way that Zeke differs from Terapeak is the fact that if we go back over here, the one useful tool that Zeke Analytics has is called competitor research. So I'm just going to click on that, and by using a tool like this, I believe that it will definitely be beneficial for your eBay store, because this is what I used in the early stages of my eBay business, because it allows you to see how much money your biggest competitor is making and which products is bringing in the most revenue for their eBay business. But let's say, for example, this particular eBay seller was my biggest competition, and I wanted to know exactly how much money they were making, because by knowing that information, it's going to allow me to know whether or not I'm underperforming or whether or not I've still got some room to grow. So what I would do in this case, if they were my biggest competitor, is copy their username just like that. Then I would go back over to Zeke Analytics and I would paste it in right here, leave it to the last 30 days and click on search. And as you can see, Zeke Analytics is able to show us that in the last 30 days, this company was able to generate £70,000 in just 30 days alone. Not only that, it also shows how many listings they have. It shows the total amount of items that they sold in the last 30 days. From this, you're going to be able to, compare it to what you're doing and either grow your business a little bit more, add more products, either sell more products, figure out exactly what you could do to get to this point. Scrolling down, you can also see the exact products that they're selling, when they started selling those products, how many units they sold of that product in the last 30 days, how many they've sold in total, and the price that they're currently selling it for, as well as some other useful information in terms of how you can source the item, etc. Now, these are some things that you can't necessarily do on Terapeak, and that's the reason why I believe that if you are looking to sell on eBay, Zeke Analytics is definitely something you should get, even if it's just for the 7-day trial, just so that you can find a winning product. You don't have to keep the trial if you don't want to, but if you do, it might be beneficial because they've got so many other tools. For example, the category research over here. This is going to allow you to see which category is performing best. In terms of the stars, you're going to be able to see which one has 4 stars, which one has 1 star, and then from there, you can now click into it and find products within those categories. And the final thing that I want to show you when it comes to using Zeke Analytics is the Zeke Pro. As you can see, they've got so many different tools available: bulk scanner, best eBay selling items, alley growth scanner, etc, etc. In today's video, I'm just going to show you how the best selling eBay items feature works. What they do is that they show you the recent best selling items on eBay right now, and you're able to filter it by location. So depending on where you're going to be shipping to, you're going to be able to see the products that sold well within the actual country. And again, this is going to give you some ideas of what type of products you can find, what type of products you can sell yourself, which ones you're going to be able to source. It's a very useful tool, and I believe that you have to sign up for the standard plan if you want to have this feature. Now, most people always ask me on this channel, Sam, which plan should I go with? Should I go with the starter plan, the standard one, or the enterprise one? So I'm going to quickly break down the differences between the three so that you get a better idea of which plan is going to be more ideal for you. Now, with the standard plan, you're going to be able to get the eBay product research tools, which is the main thing that I use when it comes to finding winning products for my store. You're also going to get the AliExpress research tool, which I like to use sometimes when it comes to finding dropshipping products for my Shopify stores. So this plan is definitely suitable for most people that are just looking to do the basic product research. But if you want to do a little bit more research, you can go over to the standard plan. And with this, you're going to get the same features that you'll get with the starter plan that we just looked at, but you're also going to be able to get wholesale supplier database, 500 best-selling eBay items, Zeke Pro professional plan, and alley growth scanner. So all of these plans are definitely useful if you want to do a little bit more research and find an untapped winning product. Now, going over to the enterprise plan, the 2 additional features that you're going to get with this plan is turbo scanner and autopilot. But if you want to sign up to Zeke Analytics for 7 days, just so that you can go through and test out all of the different features that I showed you in today's video, don't forget to click the first link in my description down below. But if you want to watch a recent video that I made where I break down what you need to know when it comes to getting your eBay business started as a complete beginner, I'm going to leave that video right there. Make sure you watch that video straight after this video, because if you enjoyed this one, then you're definitely going to enjoy that one. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.